Another request to do was an updated cage tour and organization, so I'm going to do that. And right now we have the boys right here. They'll be going home next weekend. They're not staying, as I've already told you guys. But underneath them is my new organization. And I'm sorry, you guys, the floor is kind of messy, so I'm going to try to avoid it. My vacuum stopped working today, which is really annoying because I'm like OCD about vacuuming. So, yeah. And here's the organization. It's a 2x4. The girls' fleece goes over here. That includes Honey, Annie's, and the Herd's cage fleece. All their sets go here. This is the boys' fleece. This is just plain pastel-y colored fleece. And then here's all my sewing stuff. Here's my batting and like some little pillows I made. I'm not really good at it, I'm telling you guys. I'm not very good at sewing, but I bought a bunch of fabrics anyways from Walmart, so there's some fleeces and batting and more batting back there. A sewing kit. Here's the pedal for the sewing machine. Here's a tunnel, scissors, paper clips for some reason. There's the sewing machine. These fleeces are actually supposed to be up here. Oops. So, and then back there is fleeces that the rabbit got to and put holes in, so I just leave them there. This is darker colored fleeces that I don't really use that often unless I put them in the Herd's kitchen. Towels and other things that I made with the sewing machine. This is Jackie's bed. It kind of poofed up. And then, what is this? A tunnel. There's a bed and another bed back there. And I completely forgot to do their cage tour. So in here, we have the Skinny Pig Boys, Morris and Dexter. They have 2 huts, and right now they're snacking on some grass. And here's their hay. There's bricks on top because they are complete dorks and move around their igloos like little cars. So I'm gonna scoot over to the other side of the room and show you the other pigs. So I decided to start with the Herd's cage. They have a 2x6, yeah, it's a 2x6. They have large dog dishes over there. They're water bottles, I have to fill those 2 up. And here they are, snacking on the rest of their grass. They have like this huge pile of grass. And then there's their hay. Up the ramp. And then up here. It's kind of boring in here this week, but yeah. They have 2 huts, and I put these on top just for security reasons. And then there's Parfait with their beds, and then of course the food bowl, and there's toys all throughout the thing. And then underneath we have Honey and Annie. They always mess up the fleece. It's like a given. Every single week, Honey and Annie will mess up their fleece. So they have that. Annie is a fleece sticker, so I gave her that just to try to calm her down, but hasn't fixed the whole problem yet, so still trying to figure that out. And Honey's over there, and there's her hay, and their food, their water, which I also have to fill up, and their tunnel. So yeah, Annie's probably hiding in there somewhere. In between, of course, we have hay in here. There's bedding in there, and then pellets in there. There's bedding in here as in like old fleeces and things because I started using newspaper for the rabbit, and because the aspen would get everywhere and doodlebug started kicking around and stuff, so I'd have to vacuum like every day. And the newspaper I just change out every day or like twice a day, and it's fine. And there's the garbage can for regular cleanups and vinegar for cleaning the cages. Then right next to them we have the boys and their 2x5s. I actually started this guinea pig binder thing. It has their weight and vet bills and all that stuff. It just keeps me a little more organized, and I remember to weigh them every week instead of sometimes I used to forget. But now with this thing sitting on top of here, I remember it every week. So I usually weigh them every 5 days, so it's more than once a week usually. So here's the 2x5 for Bingo and Pogo. There's their litter box and their hay, water, and Pogo. That is the famous Pogo sleeping position. He's always sleeping like that. And he's sitting underneath their bed, or their hut thing, and they have 2 toys and their fiddlesticks, and there's a brick back there to keep them from sliding the fleece everywhere. And last but not least is Dilly and Jessie, also in a 2x5. They have their litter box, water bottle, The boys used to come back here and like sit right there, so I had to put a brick inside the litter box to keep them from doing that. And then they have this, which you can see little piggy footprints on top because Jesse loves to sit up there. I wish he would do it right now so you guys could see, but usually like when I'm downstairs and I'll come back up here and he'll just be sitting right there waiting for me to give him a treat. It's really cute. And then there's Jesse, and he's over there with their food bowl. Underneath here is like their little man cave because they're skittish. So yeah, I give them that to try to calm them down. They've always been skittish. I've been trying to work with them, but it's not working. But they're getting better with it, so here's them. So yeah, there's all the cages and everything. There's 17 pigs in my room right now, so it's kind of crazy. And trying to avoid the floor, and there you go.